My favorite booth here at the CES 2017 for growing food. It's actually the booth of OPCOM. They're a Taiwanese company and have distribution set up in the United States. They've been shipping their products in the US for several months now, and they have some new products coming in. And you guys probably can't see it right now because it's getting cut off because so many people are gathering around. And you know, the cool thing about CES, there's like so much tech here. There's not a lot of green, not a lot of plants growing. So like this booth gets lots of attention because everybody wants to see the plants growing. Right? We all got to eat, right? Let's take some responsibility and grow some of the food that we eat at our home, and OPCOM makes it easy for you guys. So this company basically specializes in making endoscopes. Also, they specialize in like LED lighting. So basically, they took this to the next level and used what they know about, you know, the lighting and whatnot, and now they're making basically hydroponic systems that have their LEDs, special spectrum, built in so that you guys could grow your own food at home under hydroponics. And these are some of the cleanest systems that I've seen. They have several, so let me go ahead and take you guys over the booth and show you guys some of the systems as well as some of the components they sell that are going to allow you to grow more food at home. So the first product I want to show you guys today is the OPCOM Grow Box, and it's right here, and as you guys can see, it's basically just a frame. It has lights. It has 4 lights that are adjustable. You can move them up, you can move them down, so that all your plants get the light they need to thrive. This is basically a deep water culture hydroponic setup, so there's basically water in the container all the time. And you can grow 50 plants in here, and in addition, besides the 50 plants, you got an area for growing sprouts or microgreens. So this is actually something I really like a lot. And there's a little grow box right here with all the different controls, so you can control the pump, the LEDs, or just put it on auto. If you don't want to deal with anything, it's gonna come on, turn itself off, the lights and everything is gonna work, so that you guys just have to basically monitor the hydroponic solution, make sure the pH is right, also make sure you have enough nutrients in there, and they give you a little kit that's gonna set you up, including the seeds, for 6 months of growing when you buy the grow box here. This is one configuration of it. These also actually basically could unclip, and you can move this up and down, and that's the one next door. They have basically net over it so that bugs and things can't get in there, and it's actually probably extended maybe 2 feet or a little bit more up into the air. They got some lettuce growing in there, and it uses basically 18 watts. So now I want to share with you guys actually a special deal here. I mean, this unit retails for about $4.99, which, you know, a little bit expensive, but you know, you grow 50 plants and your sprouts and microgreens, but they got a coupon code for you guys today that I'll share with you guys. So now I want to share with you guys a special discount for people here at the CES, and since I'm here, I'm sharing it with you guys also. If you guys are interested in the grow box, which retails for $4.99, or the next product I'll show you guys, the grow wall, which actually I like more, for $5.99, you get a $100 discount until 1/15, so that's January 15th, so you got a couple more days to do that, and you could use a coupon code OPCOM CES 2017 to buy either of these products at opcom.com. They ship out of Southern California. So when you purchase the grow box that I just showed you, or the grow wall that I'll show you guys in a second, you get this little starter kit. So this is the starter kit you're gonna need to get growing, and basically they give you a pH meter, an EC meter, as well as all the different seeds that are in little capsules for you. Also little filters and basically the nutrients and the pH up, the pH down, and all this kind of stuff. Everything you're gonna need for 6 months to grow some good vegetables. And they got lettuce and basil and whatnot, but you don't need to use their specific seeds. You could use your own seeds, and you could also use your own hydroponic nutrient solution if you want to use an organic solution or not, right? So that's really cool. They set you up for a full 6 months on a one-time investment. So many of you guys now, I know you guys might be in the middle of your winter. You're confined to your house all winter long, you know. What better use than to get one of these products so you guys can grow indoors? And the one I'm going to show you guys next is the one that I'm most interested in, the one I like the most, because it allows you to grow 75 plants in just a small amount of vertical space in your house. Plus, it just looks really cool. I call it a showstopper. So what we're looking at next is the OPCOM Grow Wall. This is the one unit that I like in this whole entire place. You can grow 75 plants for like $600, less than that $100 discount if you buy it real soon. And it has the built-in LEDs that I actually turned off so that you guys could see it, because like the lighting here, as much as it's good for the plants, it's not good for a video. So it normally has a lighting that turns on and off automatically. And this is a ebb and flow system, so the water flows up and it goes down to the different levels, and then it drains into the bottom. And besides having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of plants, it also has a little area in the bottom so you can grow your sprouts or your microgreens. The sprouts and the microgreens are some of the most nutritious foods on the entire planet, and I've never seen before a grow setup that actually has an apparatus so you guys can grow your sprouts and microgreens. So this is really cool. One of the things you guys can't see is that there's an optional camera that actually hooks into the unit. It's a little bit above the shot, but basically it produces still frame photos so you can have time lapse of your grow. So this is completely incredible, the technology they fit in to just one freestanding unit that could be up in the, you know, against your wall or even in your kitchen. Let's go ahead and go over and show you guys some of the specifics about the grow wall. So what we're looking at now is more of a close-up shot on the OPCOM grow wall here. This is basically, I think you're seeing like 1, 2, and maybe like the 3rd level. And over on this side, there's a controller here that controls the pump, the LEDs. You could control them manually or just hit the auto button. And here's, of course, the power on-off button. We could fire that up. You can see the lights. We're going to go ahead and turn it off since it looks better on the camera. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's basically just a little holes, and you put the little plant starts in the holes, and the ebb and flow hydroponic system basically waters it all. The one thing I like about this, it uses 30-watt LED lights that we can spin around, and they do have a system coming out with 65-watt LED lights that are the right spectrum for your plants. I do recommend the 30-watt if you're using something and growing something like lettuce or leafy crops. And if you want to grow something that fruits or makes flowers, right, then you're going to want to use the more powerful 65-watt LED lights in here. And the thing, this is like fully adjustable, so you can like move the lights up and down. You could also move them closer or further apart, depending if you're just starting your seedlings out, right? You want to move the lights closer to the seedlings and then move them out. But yeah, I mean, I really like this setup, how it's all set up. Oh, and then of course, you know, they got the EC and the pH meters hanging right here, so you have easy access to check your hydroponic nutrient solution to make sure it's balanced. I mean, I think the biggest thing about this system is you just got to make sure you have proper nutrient levels in there and proper pH, and everything else is going to be taken care of for you, including the lights turning on and off, and you're going to have some amazing food growing in your own living room. Next, I really want to go into the bottom of this and show you guys where you're able to grow your own sprouts or microgreens, because that's really cool, and that could produce even faster crops and faster turn of more nutritious crops than just the standard lettuce that's grown above. So what you guys are looking at now is the nutrient tank for the OPCOM grow wall right here. This is where all the water drains into, and when it's not pumping, the water's sitting in here. When it pumps the water up all the way, and then it just kind of comes all the way down and all your plants get watered. But at the bottom, they've done something really intelligent with the water storage here. Right up in the top here, they're growing some sprouts. And in this case, I think they got some wheatgrass growing. Wheatgrass is a really nutritious food. Wheatgrass is known to absorb up to 90 different trace minerals in it. And when you eat it, you're gonna get all those trace minerals. Plus, there's definitely beneficial phytonutrients and phytochemicals in the wheatgrass. I mean, when was the last time you ate grass? Right? Hopefully cows are eating the grass, right? And then we eat the cows to get the nutrition from the grass they ate. Well, that's if they're like free-range cows. Unfortunately, most cows these days are eating corn and soy that's genetically modified, and I don't recommend you guys eat the corn or soy that's genetically modified, or the cows that are eating the corn and soy genetically modified. So let's just eliminate the cow, and you guys can eat the grass or grow your own grass or other microgreens. So the microgreens are 4 to 40 times more nutritious than the full-size vegetables that you're growing above. Plus, these guys can be done in as short as 10 days. You could have some microgreens or some wheatgrass to chew on and juice with your teeth, use a juicer, or just put them in smoothies and enjoy them so you guys get the nutrition out of them. Now, the one thing I do recommend, if you guys get a hydroponic setup like this or any hydroponic setup, I want to encourage you guys to add additional trace minerals such as Ocean Solution product or GrowPal product to basically ensure your plants are getting the full spectrum of up to 90 different trace minerals, because most hydroponic solutions may provide only a handful, and maybe if they're into it, up to 16 different minerals. So this is my favorite grow unit at the whole entire event. Once again, holds 75 plants plus your microgreens, $5.99 retail price, and for a limited time, get that $100 off. Now I want to share with you guys actually 2 more products that OPCOM has developed that will be either released soon or actually are already available. So now I want to share with you guys how you guys can grow 33 vegetables on your wall with the OPCOM grow frame. You know, whether you're going to grow some succulents like this or lettuce like they got over here, or even other herbs and basils and all this stuff, you guys could do this. $199 is a retail price. This is amazing. 33 plants, that's a lot of little plants. Now, you know, the thing I have is they're a little bit close together, so you're gonna have to grow some plants that maybe don't get too big. I do like the other setups where you have a lot more space to expand, but hey, if 199 piece that has a built-in LED lighting and has the built-in pumps to automatically water your plants so they're gonna have the proper amount of water, allows you to do that, hey, I say grow for it, right? But yeah, this setup basically does everything you need. You need to start off with your plants. It pumps up the water. Once again, this is a hydroponic system, and it's going to probably give you these starter kits so you guys can get up and growing in no time. So yeah, this product has not yet been released, and I look forward to it coming out. As I said before, you know, I do prefer the larger systems, but hey, you know, if you got a small apartment, this would be great to grow some food. The next setup I want to share with you guys that OPCOM produces, or going to be producing soon, is actually their for a commercial setup for like if you have a restaurant or something. This is probably the best commercial setup that's fully automated to grow food here at the CES 2017. So now I want to share with you guys the last product that I'll be sharing with you guys today at OPCOM. It's the OPCOM Farm Cube, and as you guys can see, there it is. I mean, it's the size of maybe a larger refrigerator. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 different levels for growing up to 200 different plants. Plus down below it has a water reservoir and a reservoir for the pH adjusters, as well as a nutrient solution right down below. So yeah, it looks really cool. They got the built-in LED lights as well as cameras so you guys could monitor how your plants are doing. Let's go ahead and give you guys a close-up on the Farm Cube. So the OPCOM Farm Cube is designed for maybe like restaurants and for professional or farm use, although you could buy one for your home if you got some extra cash laying around. This is not yet available. It's going to be available maybe third quarter 2017. Projected price somewhere between $3,000 to $4,000. This is actually quite spendy. And for that, you're going to be able to grow like up to 200 different plant starts, so you could, you know, provide the lettuce for your restaurant, for example. In addition, once again, besides just the lettuce or the vegetables or herbs you'll be growing, you could also grow those microgreens on each level as well. So I really like that a lot. Once again, we got 4 layers here with all the LED built-in lighting, as well as fans. It controls the temperature. Basically, it does everything you need to do, so you can just basically fill it up with water, fill it up with nutrients, and walk away and come back and harvest your own greens. Let's go ahead and go down to the bottom and show you guys some of the computer controls and all the nutrients and water storage it has built in. So this is the bottom of the OPCOM Farm here, and as you guys can see, this is the lower level that's growing all the plants, plus the microgreens, and then down below we got lots of water storage, as well as the nutrient solutions, as well as the controller. You know, it actually has a water purifier in there, uses UV to clean the water. Also, you know, it's fully automatic. It has an air spa, air refresh, pump, LED, auto button. And also this is this baby's Wi-Fi, so you could hook it up and you know, check it out with the apps on iOS or Android. This is definitely something to look for if you're into, you know, growing a lot of food and want to start a farm. I mean, once again, $3,000 to $4,000. You guys could piecemeal your own setup like this, but this is a self-contained kit that, you know, if a restaurant got or something, they just want to put something in and they don't want to piece it together themselves. Hey, it's one complete system. It looks really good, and to me, it looks really dialed in. I guess the next step that OPCOM wants to do is they want to take this even further and even start creating, you know, container farms and all this kind of stuff. That's definitely really cool. They got a mock-up of what it's going to look like. But yeah, until then, we got these home units, and they're going to expand into more commercial in the future, and hopefully they keep coming out with some really good products that allow you guys to grow more food at home. You can learn more about them at